you're moving to Warrensburg or you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force Base, and what do the neighborhoods look like here? I can help you with that. Today, we are doing another Warrensburg neighborhood tour. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I make a new video every single week. You're gonna wanna get notified, and my contact information is right down there. So if you're coming here, if you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force Base, if you're moving to Warrensburg, do not hesitate, reach out, call me, text me, email me. I love talking to people. And if you need help finding a house, I do that too. Okay, so today, friends, we are on another neighborhood adventure. So what I do, in case you haven't seen any of my other videos, is I'm kind of on this process of getting driving footage, drone footage, and showing y'all on a map exactly where all of the neighborhoods are in Warrensburg, Missouri. Because why not? If you're moving to a new place, especially if you have to buy a house sight unseen, it can really help if you find out what the neighborhood looks like before you decide you want to buy a house there. So here we go. The next neighborhood we're taking on, drum roll please, is Lake Ridge. Yay! Lake Ridge is a beautiful neighborhood in the northeastern part of Missouri, right off DD Highway. And I'm gonna show it to you. Here we go. So here is Warrensburg. This is our small but mighty town in Missouri. It's 45 minutes from Kansas City. It's about an hour-ish, 45 minutes from Sedalia, about 3 hours from St. Louis. So we are also a hop, skip, and a jump away from Knob Noster and Whiteman Air Force Base. I know a lot of y'all watching this video, you're probably watching it because you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force Base. So hopefully this gives you an idea of where Warrensburg and Lake Ridge are in comparison. So Lake Ridge is in the southeastern corner of Warrensburg. So here's the main part of Warrensburg. We have the University of Central Missouri. We have the whole downtown area that Warrensburg Main Street does an amazing job promoting with all our parades and movies on the lawn. All that is right here in the center of town. Up here north of 50 Highway, this is where we have the movie theater, where we have Walmart. Here's Hy-Vee over here. You go down south. Now there's two ways to get to Whiteman Air Force Base. You can either take 50 Highway, or you can take DD Highway. So Lake Ridge is a large neighborhood directly off of DD Highway. And DD Highway is a straight shoot all the way over through Knob Noster State Park. The Spirit Trail actually goes straight from this neighborhood all the way to Whiteman. It's amazing. It's an amazing hiking and walking trail. But so if you're looking for a very easy commute, Lake Ridge is probably something you should look at. Okay, like I said, large neighborhood off DD. It actually connects to Country View, which is awesome. And this is a little area called Savannah Commons. There's a lot of townhouses there, a lot of rentals. There is a lake, hence Lake Ridge. And yes, fishing is allowed in that lake. Let's take a look. Let's go in and talk about some of the houses in this neighborhood. So Lake Ridge is a very beautiful neighborhood, lots of trees. It is kind of off the beaten path, so the only people who are driving through this neighborhood are people who live here. So you don't have a lot of people just speeding through. Now right here around the lake, you'll definitely have larger homes, very beautiful homes. Now there's some homes that are, all the way up to 5 or 6 bedroom, 7,000 to 8,000 square feet, very expensive. They go anywhere between 500 and 850,000. So there are some very, very large homes. There are also less expensive, slightly smaller homes. For example, I just sold a house not too recently in this neighborhood for $275,000. Now it was just a single floor brick ranch, and it was around 2,000 square feet. Beautiful home, smaller, with a nice large backyard, and it needed some cosmetic updates. So you still do find some of these smaller, less expensive homes in this neighborhood. And this is definitely a neighborhood where there is an HOA. It is definitely maintained. It's not very expensive, a couple $100s a year. And everyone takes a lot of pride in how beautiful their homes look in this neighborhood, as you can see. So if you're looking for a neighborhood where if you're only going to be here for, 3 or 4 years and you want to make sure that your property value of the house that you buy is maintained, this is definitely one of those neighborhoods. Now, there are smaller homes with all different sorts of architecture. You'll see split levels, you'll see single-story ranches, you'll see 2-story, you'll see like very classic, I call it a country manor house, as we kind of saw with the beautiful brick house. So you'll see all different types of construction. They're all within the last 25 years, so this isn't a super old neighborhood, but there are lots of different types and styles of houses. And you'll see the average price of a house in this neighborhood is between $350,000 and $450,000. So it is on the upper end, though you can still find houses in the high 2s or the low 3s. And those are more houses that maybe need a little bit of cosmetic work, meaning that they are just slightly outdated. The fixtures, the interior maybe needs new flooring, but for the most part, you're gonna have houses in that mid 300s. I just love all the woods. Love all the woods. You'll also find quite a few houses in this neighborhood that have swimming pools, which is unique. In Warrensburg, there aren't tons of houses with swimming pools, below ground swimming pools. Outside of town, you'll see a lot of houses with above ground swimming pools, but in most neighborhoods with HOAs, those are not allowed. So pretty. Also, this neighborhood is wonderful for Halloween and for driving through if you want to see holiday Christmas lights. This is actually there's a couple different neighborhoods that have a light parade, and this is one of them. So if you want to see some beautiful decorations, drive through this neighborhood. Let's look at some of the smaller houses, just so you can get an idea of some of the different options. So you do have some of these classic, 1-story. Some of these have finished or unfinished basements, some of them don't. These are more the style of homes that go for that lower price point. But again, still a beautiful home, beautiful neighborhood. One thing I also love about this neighborhood, other than all the trees, is that there are quite a few cul-de-sacs. I'm a sucker for a cul-de-sac. You can let your kids out and you don't have to worry as much about people zipping through and running them over because they're going to another street. So big fan of cul-de-sacs, and there's quite a few of them in this neighborhood, which I think is pretty charming. Beautiful houses. I love all the different styles of architecture too. It's not as Stepford Wivesy, meaning that you drive through it and you don't just see one style of house, which is pretty cool. There you go. I hope that gave you a good idea of what the house is and what the neighborhood looks like. As you can see, this is a completed neighborhood, so there are no more lots. There's no more construction happening in the neighborhood. So what you see is what you get. I will warn you that this is a very desirable neighborhood. So when houses that are well priced go up for sale in this neighborhood, they tend to go fast. So there you go. Hope that answers your questions about Lake Ridge. Hey, thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below because I make a new one every week. You're gonna wanna get notified, and my contact info is right down there. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate, reach out. And what neighborhood do you wanna see next? Comment. Okay.